Well, welcome everyone. We're so glad that you're here. As you join us, we would love for you to drop in the chat where you're tuning in from and what you're most excited about learning tonight. Is it healthier looking skin, your joint health, healthy aging, energy, or maybe it's even the business side of what we're sharing? We'd love to know. Now, tonight we're talking about something every woman eventually notices, whether she's 35, 55, or 75. One day you look into the mirror and you think, when did my skin change? And why do I look tired even when I feel good? Why doesn't my skincare seem to work like it used to? The truth is, aging isn't happening only on the surface, it's happening underneath your skin, throughout your body, and even at a cellular level. So tonight, we're going to share what we call the Ageless Protocol, a beauty and wellness approach that supports healthy aging from the inside out. Now, you're going to hear some fascinating science, including a peptide technology inspired by the regenerative properties of the jellyfish. You're going to also learn our next generation collagen technology that's changing the collagen conversation. And one of my favorite products for supporting healthy aging is actually at the cellular level. Now, you're also going to see some incredible before and after transformations. Now, these photos aren't here to impress you. They're here to show you what's possible when you stop chasing products and start following a protocol. Why patents and clinical studies and third-party verification matter when choosing products for your health and wellness. So relax. Why don't you grab something to drink, get comfortable, and let's get started. My name is Elena Giacomin Dennis, and before we dive into the science, let me share a little of my story. I found Shaklee nearly 4 decades ago, and I was looking for something real. I was looking for a company with integrity and aligned with my values and a way to create income for myself and my daughters. And what I discovered was a company doing the right thing long before clean, non-toxic, and eco-friendly became popular. And over the years, I've watched trends come and go. I've watched products come and go. But what has remained constant is Shaklee's commitment to science, quality, and helping people live healthier lives. So today, the ladies that are presenting to you aren't here because we have to. We're here because we want to. We want to continue growing, learning, and contributing and helping others thrive. For me, healthy aging isn't about looking younger. It's about feeling strong, vibrant, confident, and fully engaged in life. And that's why I'm excited about tonight's conversation, because what we're sharing isn't another beauty trend. It's a smarter, more complete approach to supporting how we look, feel, and age. And once I understood that, I started looking at aging very differently. Now, I think this slide says it all. Most women are trying to solve aging from the inside out. And we start from the inside in. Now, we buy another cream, another serum, another beauty tool, another treatment. And while those things can absolutely help, they're often addressing the symptom rather than the cause. And because aging starts long before we ever see it in the mirror, changes in collagen, changes in hydration, changes in cellular function, aging starts beneath the surface. And it doesn't make sense that our solutions should start doesn't it make sense that our solutions should start there too? And that's exactly what led us to the Ageless Protocol. And if you're anything like me, this next slide may look very, very similar. I absolutely love this slide. How many of you have a drawer, a cabinet, a bathroom counter that looks something like this? Most of us have spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars searching for the next thing that promised to turn back the clock. And honestly, some products actually help. Many don't. But here's what I've come to believe. The problem isn't that women aren't trying. The problem is that we've been taught to think about aging one product at a time, one cream, one serum, one supplement, one treatment, when in reality, aging affects multiple systems in the body all at once. which means supporting healthy aging requires a bigger strategy, not another miracle product. That's why we call this a protocol. And that's exactly what we're going to show you tonight. A protocol means working together, not random products, not chasing trends, not hoping something magically works. A protocol means supporting your skin, your body structure, your hydration, and your cells. And that's exactly what we're going to show you tonight. We're going to introduce you to 3 products that each play a unique role in this protocol. One uses advanced peptide technology inspired by nature itself. One is a next generation collagen technology backed by years of research and innovation. And one supports healthy aging at a cellular level, the foundation of how we look, feel, and age. Now, together, they create a much bigger picture than any one product could accomplish alone. And before we talk about these products, let's talk about something that's become very important to us: clinical studies, patents, and verifications that matter. Today, there are thousands of wellness and beauty products making promises. Anyone can make a claim, and anyone can create beautiful packaging, and anyone can hire an influencer. What matters is whether the science supports the claims. And that's why we pay attention to clinical studies, patents, third-party verification. A patent means something is unique. It means that scientists have developed something innovative enough that it cannot be simply copied. Now, companies spend years and often millions of dollars developing patented technologies. Shaklee products are backed by 70 plus patents and patents pending. Clinical studies matter too, because they show actual results in people. Shaklee holds 110 plus clinical studies and 100 plus published scientific papers and presentations. And third-party verification helps confirm safety, quality, and ingredient standards. Now, you're going to hear tonight about patented technologies, published research, clinical studies, and the products that have earned EWG verification, which is one of the highest standards for ingredients, transparency, and safety. For us, science isn't everything, but science absolutely does matter. And speaking of science, I'm going to turn things over to Robin Reeves, who's going to explain one of the biggest challenges and changes that happen as we age and why understanding these changes is everything. Welcome, Robin.
Thank you, Elena. I appreciate that. What a great opening. Okay, so my name is Robin, as Elena said. My grandmother became a Shaklee ambassador in 1964, if you can believe that. Isn't that amazing? Now, I took over my grandmother's business in 1987, and yep, that's more than half my life. And now my daughter, Courtney, and I are building it together. Now, the products are amazing, the income is excellent, but getting to work with my daughter is truly a gift. All right, so let's get into collagen loss. Most people think that collagen loss starts when we become seniors. I never thought about it when I was in my 30s. Collagen production begins declining in our 30s. Then something dramatic happens during menopause. Collagen loss accelerates, of course. And suddenly women start noticing thinner skin, more wrinkles, less elasticity, more dryness, and often changes in their joints and connective tissues as well. Now, this is one reason that so many women say, I feel like I aged overnight. Have you ever caught yourself saying that, saying that to yourself or to somebody else? It's because biologically, a lot is changing. But collagen is not just about wrinkles. So let me ask you a question. How many of you have noticed your skin isn't the only thing that changed after 50, right? Because it's not just about wrinkles. Collagen supports skin, joints, cartilage, ligaments, connective tissue, hair, nails, mobility, and flexibility. That's why healthy collagen support becomes so important as we age. Now, introducing, dun, 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 this is where BioCell Life Plus comes in. Now, I want to make something very clear. You've probably all heard about collagen supplements, but this is not just another collagen supplement. In fact, I think calling it a collagen supplement almost undersells what it really is. BioCell Life was designed as the next evolution of collagen science. Instead of simply adding collagen, it focuses on helping protect, stimulate, and build your body's collagen framework. All right, not only does collagen decline as we age, but hyaluronic acid declines too. What the heck, man, right? Hyaluronic acid helps attract and hold moisture. It's one reason that youthful skin looks fuller and more hydrated. As we age, both collagen and hydration decrease. Unfortunately, diet alone often can't keep up. That's where advanced collagen technology becomes so important. All right, now what makes BioCell different? This is where the science gets really exciting. BioCell contains hydrolyzed collagen peptides. Elena talked about peptides. You're going to hear about peptides a lot, and people are talking about peptides all over these days. Not only hydrolyzed collagen peptides, but hyaluronic acid, chondroitin sulfate, biotin, zinc, and additional plant compounds. Together, all of those support skin, hair, nails, joint mobility, cartilage, integrity, bone density, and connective tissue health. And that's why people often notice benefits beyond appearance. Now, let's check these out. Real women, real results. Look at some of these before and after pictures. Look at the skin texture, the eye area, the neck. I mean, come on. Hair growth. This is why we love real world results. These aren't professional models, and these aren't touched up photos. These are real women. Now let's look at some more. This is one of my favorite slides. Look at Judy's comment here. She didn't only talk about wrinkles, she talked about mobility, range of motion, less discomfort, feeling better in her body, because healthy aging isn't just about looking younger, it's about feeling younger too. And I have to admit, since I've been on the liquid BioCell, I have some of those same results. I can sit on the floor longer with my grandkids and not struggle getting up off the floor because I'm so stiff. And getting up in the morning, it's like I can just get out of bed and I don't have that stiffness that I was starting to get. So pretty amazing product. All right. Now, speaking of looking younger, let's talk about one of the most exciting tools we've added to the outside part of the protocol. And here is my daughter, Courtney, to tell us about that. Are you there, Court?
I am. My video got all messed up and now I'm all over the place. Hang on.
We see ya.
Yeah, I know. But I got stuff everywhere now for some reason. It didn't like what I did. Oh my goodness. My screen got huge and I need it to not be huge. Exit full screen. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, thank you for that, Mom. You got me a little teary-eyed when you said you love working with me. But I am inside. So I'm Courtney. I'm a wife, a mom of three, and I live on the same property as my mom, actually, in the foothills of California. Between family and work and sports and running a business, life stays pretty busy, as you can probably imagine. I've been using Shaklee since I was 3 years old. So healthy living has always been a big part of my story. And today I love helping busy moms and women create simple habits that support their energy, health, and confidence without adding more stress to their day. I believe that wellness should fit into your life and not become another thing on your to-do list. Because when we feel better, we show up better for the people and things that matter most. And so I'm going to jump straight into our wands. We like to call these the no tox wands. And these have quickly become some of our favorite beauty tools. And many women, like I said, call them the no tox wands, the no tox Botox, because they help visibly smooth and firm the appearance of your skin. The eye wand, within 10 minutes, it starts to firm your skin and then adds onto that when you use it daily. And that is because of the peptides. And peptides are getting a lot of attention, like my mom Robin just said, and it's for a good reason. You hear it because you hear about peptides in skincare and wellness, and especially in healthy aging. But what are they? I'm like, I even go back to them like, okay, what are peptides again? But peptides are the short chains of amino acids, and they are the building blocks of proteins, like collagen and elastin. All the things that make our skin look nice and smooth. They're the messengers that tell your skin to repair and renew itself. And as we all know, as we age, our skin doesn't respond the way it did like when we were younger. Collagen production slows down and our skin becomes thinner and elasticity begins to decline. And peptides help send those signals to repair. So we want those. That's one reason peptides have become such a popular ingredient in modern skincare. Now, most peptide products focus on one or two peptides targeting a single concern. Shaklee has combined 8 peptides that work in different ways, so you're getting multiple anti-aging benefits from one product. Peptide 1 helps instantly relax the appearance of expression lines and wrinkles. So that's the effect you're going to see in the first 5 to 10 minutes. Peptides 2 and 3 continue the smoothing the appearance of expression lines with regular use, consistency. And peptides 4, 5, and 6 support healthy collagen and collagen synthesis. Woo, that's a big word, for firmer looking skin. Peptide 7 helps visibly brighten, and peptide 8 helps neutralize free radicals that contribute to visible aging. And this is really great, especially if you're big into skincare and you've tried all the products and read all the labels. 25% of that entire formula of the peptide 8 blend is in our Shaklee ingredients. So it's not, 1 or 2%. It's 25% of the entire formula. And that's paired with Shaklee's polyphenol blend, youth complex, and the hyaluronic acid, all other products that have been clinically tested. So that means that this wand is working on your expression lines, your collagen support, your firmness and lift, brightness, hydration, protection from future aging, all at the same time. And fun fact, one of the technologies behind the eye wand was inspired by a compound found in jellyfish. It's a natural neuropeptide that relaxes its prey by contracting its muscles. So no, there's no actual jellyfish in our peptide wands. And yes, nature often provides some of our best scientific discoveries. But it copies what researchers have studied and how this natural compound works to tighten the appearance of the skin. And we actually have 2 of these wrinkle relaxing peptides working together in this formula. So now, obviously, they're not Botox, okay? But women love them because they help create a visibly smoother, firmer, and more youthful appearance without the injections or procedures or the cost. And they're simple. You don't need a complicated 12-step skincare routine. Just a few seconds a day, focus on the areas that matter the most. And honestly, even if I don't wake up and wash my face in the morning, I am still putting on my eye wand every day. So when you combine that advanced peptide technology on the outside with the collagen support and cellular wellness on the inside, that's when things start to get really exciting. So let's look at some of the results before we move on. This is where I think the magic happens, and this is where the results come from internal support and with the external support. And that's why these wands fit so beautifully into this ageless protocol. This is Elena. This is who we just heard from. And I mean, she was actually one of the studies before the product even came out. And I mean, it's just incredible. Incredible. All the smoothing. I love it. I will use that every day for the rest of my life. I get so many compliments. I get asked all the time, how old are you? You don't have any wrinkles. Well, follow my no tox Botox. All right. Okay, so now we're going to go even deeper because aging begins before we even see it. It begins at the cellular level. One of the biggest drivers of aging is oxidative stress. What's that, right? We face oxidative stress every day. We face it every day. And oxidative stress is just, it can be just stress. Life is stressful, right? Pollution, poor sleep, toxins, normal metabolic processes, all these are all oxidative stress that begin at this cellular level. And over time, it creates wear and tear. And so we're going to talk about the third piece of our ageless protocol, Vivix. Vivix was designed to support healthy aging at the source. Its powerful blend of scientifically studied plant polyphenols helps defend against oxidative stress and free radicals, supports a healthy inflammatory response. And it supports cellular energy production and vitality, helps protect healthy cells as we age. So one of the studies on Vivix showed that it helped blunt the inflammatory response that normally occurs after a high-fat, high-carb meal. That's important because inflammation and oxidative stress are two major contributors to how we age over time. What I find fascinating is that Vivix isn't focused on one body part. It's focused on helping your cells function more like younger, healthier cells. Because when your cells are healthier, it can positively impact how you look, how you feel, and how you age. I've learned that healthy aging isn't just about looking younger, even though it's a nice perk. It's about having the energy, vitality, and quality of life to enjoy the years ahead. And that's what makes Vivix so exciting to me. Another thing I love about Vivix is it's available in 3 different forms. So people can choose what works best for their lifestyle. You can get it in the liquid gels, the gummies, which are my favorite, or the original liquid formula. The science is the same in all 3. The delivery method is simply a matter of personal preference because some people love the convenience of liquid gels. Some prefer gummies, others enjoy the original liquid. Shaklee gives you options so you can choose the one you'll actually use consistently. Again, consistency is one of the most important things, right? And that's where the results happen. So when we look at our ageless protocol, BioCell helps support and rebuild the body's collagen framework. The peptide wands support the appearance of the skin from the outside. And Vivix helps support healthy aging at the cellular level from the inside. Together, they create a comprehensive inside-out approach to aging well. So let's put all of this together and look at how these products work as a complete system rather than individual products. The ageless protocol. This is the entire system. Inside, you have your BioCell Life Plus and your Vivix. Outside, you have your eye wand, face and neck wand, and now you can see why we call it a protocol. Everything works together. Yeah, so thank you very much for your time. And now we have Mary Steen jumping on, one of our other business partners, and take it away, Mary.
Thanks, Courtney. Appreciate it. Such valuable information. I'm Mary. My name is Mary, and my Shaklee journey began 40 years ago. not as a business plan, but as a personal answer to a prayer. I was a young mom, busy raising my family, wanting to feel better, have more energy, and create something meaningful from home. And I didn't know then that one small decision to trust a wellness company built on science, integrity, and people would shape the next chapter of my life. Over the years, Shaklee has given me so much more than products. It's giving me purpose, friendships, mentorship, leadership, and the privilege of helping families take better care of their health. I've watched customers feel better, moms find hope, and women discover that they can build income without sacrificing their faith, their health, their family, their values. Today, after decades in this business, my heart is to mentor the next generation of women, women who want better health, meaningful income, and a business they can build with integrity. That's why I'm still here, because Shaklee has never been a company to me. It's been a calling, a community, and a way to help others live better. And I truly believe that the best chapters are still ahead for each of us and for Shaklee. So at this point, you may be wondering, okay, what are my options? There are really three ways people choose to participate. Some simply become customers and purchase products whenever they want. Many become members because they enjoy the 15% savings, shipping benefits, and loyalty rewards. And some decide that they'd like to share the products with others and earn income from referrals as brand ambassadors. No pressure, just options. We're here to help you choose what is right for you. If you know you'll be using these products consistently because of the results that you are getting, become a member is usually the best value. You save 15% on nearly everything. You receive free or reduced shipping costs, and you gain access to Shaklee's loyalty rewards program. And right now, if your first order is $150 or more, your membership is free. To make getting started easier, we've created three options. The Radiant Renewal Bundle is our most complete inside out healthy aging package. It's wonderful. The Cellular Reset Bundle focuses on supporting healthy aging at the cellular level. And the BioCell Life Plus Duo is perfect. Is perfect for someone who wants to focus primarily on collagen support, and we'll help you determine which option best fits your goals and your budgets. And because everybody loves a little bonus, this month in June, when your order reaches $175, you can choose either our youth mascara, which I love, especially the brush. It's the best brush I've ever used. And you can choose, or you could choose the energizing pre-workout drink mix for just $10. A really nice extra while the supply lasts. So don't delay and place your order so you make sure that you get to take advantage of these two specials. So now I'd like to speak to you for just a moment to those who may be looking for something more than products. Maybe you'd enjoy earning a little extra income. Maybe you're still or you are retired but still want purpose and connection. Maybe you simply love sharing things that are helping you. That's how many of us got started. As a brand ambassador, you receive your own shopping link. When people purchase through your link, you earn commissions on those purchases. You can also earn bonuses as you build a customer base. What I love most is that this isn't about inventory or sales or quotas. It's simply about helping people find products that they love and then supporting them on their wellness journey. Here is a simple example. Let's say three people purchase approximately $200 each in their first month. At the current promotion level, that would generate about $180 in commissions, plus a $75 Star Club bonus. That's a total of $255. Not life-changing income, but certainly enough to make people pay attention. Now, let's say those same 3 customers are happy with their results and decide to reorder. At the same time, you've helped 3 additional customers get started. This is where the business starts to build. You're earning income from new customers and from customers who continue to order because they are getting results. We're not in the business of chasing customers. We're in the business of building loyal customers and a real community that supports one another. People reorder because they're seeing benefits and want to continue getting those results. As a brand ambassador, we earn commissions on those repeat orders, anywhere from 10 to 40%, depending on the volume and activity over time. And over time, a group of loyal customers can create meaningful monthly income stream. That's why customer care and relationships are so important. That's what we're building, a community that supports one another. For those who decide they'd like to share the products, Shackley offers several ambassador bundles that provide exceptional value. These bundles allow you to experience more products yourself while positioning to earn at the highest introductory commission levels. Again, we'll help you decide whether any of these options make sense for you. This is our most comprehensive healthy aging package. It combines collagen support, cellular nutrition, protein, and advanced skincare into one complete system. I know when I started on all of this, oh my gosh, I was so grateful for these products because they have made such a difference in my energy, my focus, my mental capacity, and just what happens is there's just a joy for your life by being so healthy. For someone who wants the full experience, this bundle provides the greatest overall value. So where do you go from here? Join our Reverse the Clock community. Choose a product bundle that fits your goals. Become a member or an ambassador if that makes sense for you. Or simply schedule a wellness conversation with one of us. We'll help you figure out the best next step. And finally, I'd like to leave you with one final thought. Sorry to say, aging is inevitable. Every one of us is getting older. But how we experience those years is influenced by the choices we make every day. Our hope is that tonight has given you some tools, some hope, and some options. Thank you for spending this time with us. We look forward to supporting you on your journey to aging powerfully. Thank you for being here.